There is more fallout from last summer's deadly hill country floods. Families and campers and counselors who died at Camp Mystic are now suing state regulators.
And the families claim the state failed to make sure the camp was following required safety rules. 2 investigates Robert Arnold covered the floods from Kerr County and the ensuing push for accountability. He joins us live in the newsroom tonight with a breakdown of this lawsuit. Robert.
This is different from other lawsuits which are targeting Camp Mystic. This is a federal lawsuit that targets 6 individuals with the Texas Department of State Health Services, which licenses and inspects youth camps. The suit claims the individuals responsible for ensuring camps are following the rules didn't fulfill their duties and children died. The crux of the lawsuit claims Camp Mystic had a flawed emergency response plan. State law requires youth camps to have an emergency plan that includes plans for evacuating every occupied building on a campground. Court records show Camp Mystic's plan actually called for campers to stay put unless told to evacuate. Attorneys for families who lost children last summer argue a plan to stay in occupied buildings during a disaster is not a plan for evacuation of each occupied building. It is, rather, a plan for tragedy. The lawsuit argues officials with the Department of State Health Services knew Mystic didn't have a specific evacuation plan yet kept renewing its license to operate. 9 families are suing the state, including family members of counselors Chloe Childress and Catherine Ferruzzo. The lawsuit comes on the heels of several parents who lost children last summer filing complaints asking the state not to renew Camp Mystic's license this year. Margaret Bellows and Natalie Landry's families are part of the newly filed lawsuit and spoke with 2 investigates last week about why they don't feel Mystic should reopen its Cypress Lake location this year. That location is upstream from the campground where the campers, counselors, and camp co-owner Dick Eastland lost their lives.
It does no good to have a, wonderful, wholesome, loving camp that helps your children to grow spiritually, that helps them to make new friends, if they don't get to come home from it. They need to be able to come home.
Officials with the Department of State Health Services said the agency does not comment on pending litigation. As for Mystic's license, that decision has not yet been made. Lisa, Keith?
Yeah, Robert, in 2019, you reported on issues regarding oversight of youth camps. Are these the same concerns that these parents have now?
Yes, they are. In 2019, we specifically asked the Department of State Health Services, when inspectors look at emergency preparedness plans, sexual abuse prevention plans, water safety plans, whatever, how are these inspectors determining whether these plans are good enough, whether they are effective? And we were point blank told they don't. We were told camp inspectors are not experts in this area. Therefore, they look to make sure a camp has the required plans, but they make no determination as to whether those plans are good, bad, or otherwise. We checked, and it was still the same way in 2025. In 2019, Crime Stoppers of Houston led a charge in Austin to try to bring a change in law, bringing greater accountability and oversight of youth camps. At that time, lawmakers didn't feel a change was needed. Now, of course, we have several new laws regarding camp safety because of all the deaths last summer.